Hello today. So today we are going to do a divine blessing. This is just going to be a channeled message. These are usually shorter than the typical podcast episodes, but whatever happens to come through, we are speaking words of life into you, my beautiful loves, today. Okay. Are you guys ready? Let's get started. Okay. Firstly, I want you all to know that you are love. And the expression of love that you emit from yourself makes the world a more beautiful place. So, if you do not believe that the world is a beautiful place, if you do not see the beauty in the world, it is because you do not recognize it in yourself. It is because you do not see the truth of being. That you truly are a being of love. Unfolding all of the series of events that have happened in your life, the things that have taken place, the scenes that disrupt the way that you're feeling and cause chaos within you. When we dissect these things, we can find that the creation of them began in our own mind. Some of us might think that this is harsh words spoken, but the truth sometimes isn't very comfortable. Now, I am not saying that if something happened to you when you were a young child, some type of trauma, some type of physical abuse, sexual abuse, some type of something like that, that this was your own fault. No. I'm not saying this at all. What I am saying, though, is that if you can remember that we are here for only spiritual reasons. It is the only reason that we are here. That is the only reason. And if you believe something other than that, then you have forgotten. So let me remind you. You are only here for spiritual purposes, to evolve, evolution, the evolution of consciousness. Science is going to go hand in hand with us here into the future with this evolution of consciousness. Science is going to be a part of that because it is a necessary and needed part of our consciousness evolution to have harmonious unity with spirituality and science. So if you are a science-minded individual, thank you for tuning in here today. Now, I'm not saying that any trauma that you experienced as a child was your own fault, was of your own creation, but I am saying it was part of the plan. Whatever that plan was, it served lessons and purposes. And it made you stronger. Now, some people say, well, I don't want to be any stronger. I'm strong enough. All these things keep happening to me. Now, the reason why these things keep happening past the age of 7 is because of your own karma in this lifetime. You've created this with your mind, with your lack of mind control. I'm not here to shame or blame or guilt you. I'm here to point out a fact, a universal truth, so that you can free yourself from it. This is an exciting thing. So, as you free yourself, by forgiving other people. Now, I know and I understand it is very difficult to do. Please go and listen to the video on forgiveness. I will try to tag it here or have it pop up after this recording. Forgiveness is muy importante. So important. Why? Because unforgiveness is heaviness that you carry within your system. And when you carry heaviness, heavy burdens, negativity, fear-based energies within your energetic system, meaning you allow these thoughts to permeate your mind and therefore your mouth and therefore your actions and therefore your creations that you experience in this world have all come from that creation of your mind. And when you lack that mind control, things will go chaotic and destructive because you expect what happened to you in the past to come back and burden and wound you again in the future, and therefore it does. Your expectations become realized and become materialized. Experiences from the past were there for lessons and to get you to be stronger and grow, and also for you to gain awareness behind the why. This is why all children always ask why, why? Because it is intuitively within us to want to know the why. Because it is part of our evolution of consciousness to understand the why this is happening, how it is happening. And I am here to tell you the truth of why it is happening. Is because it is a creative mind that you have. All that empty space that's out there, that nothingness that you see, it is not nothingness. It is divine love waiting in perfection of equilibrium for you to imbue it with your thoughts, with your mind control, or lack of mind control. And once that empty space, that nothingness has been imbued with your thoughts, and your mouth has been open and you've spoken words, and then you've taken actions, these things materialize, crystallize, and become real in your world. The creative forces behind it is mind. Therefore, mind control is very important. Now, let me tell you how to control your mind. All you need to do, and it is so simple, is to get in alignment with that divine love. Now, I say that this is simple, but all you must do is empty your mind of everything that is not that divine love, and you will not only reach enlightenment, but you will be healed of all kinds of things and become a very powerful person. And the things that materialize in your life will be changed and will be different. They will appear differently than they did before, because you understand that you are now part of this creative process, always have been, always will be. And it is your awareness of it that changes things. Because now, rather than gossip and slander and jealousy that you spit on people and that poison that comes out of your mouth, contaminating that perfect nothingness that's out there and imbuing it with all those low vibrational negative energies that then are absorbed into your energetic system, and then they make you sick, and they make that other person sick, and then your karma comes back to harm and hurt you, and you say, why did this happen to me? Well, it's because you were the creator of it. Others are not to blame for your life. That's a tough pill to swallow sometimes. But I want you to think about how lowly you have thought about so many people in your life. And how every time that you think so lowly of them, your expectations become materialized, realized, visible. They become actual visible matter in your life because of that expectation that you have. Now, here's what changes things. When you put heavenly love, that beautiful divine alignment, that perfect heavenly love into everything, I mean, it exists already within everything, but if you're not recognizing it, it's because you're not recognizing it within yourself. Because you're holding things against yourself, you're harming yourself, you're keeping those negative energies in yourself, and it's doing you absolutely not one moment of goodness. Not one moment of goodness is it doing for you. So, when you can let go of these things and you can get into alignment with the divine love that is in everything, go back and listen to the episode I just did on love, and it will tell you that it is in everything. There's nothing that it's not in. And when you get in alignment with that divine love, blessings rain down upon you, because your faith is increased, and you will see, and you will see it so quickly that, I started to think a little bit differently about this, and already I'm feeling different, and already I'm seeing things change. Now, people, they'll do this. They'll come, they'll listen to me, and they'll think, okay, I'm going to think differently about this person, and they'll do it for a bit, and they'll notice a difference, and then pretty soon they get back into those old habits again, and the old things keep happening. And they forget, oh right, I forgot that it was my creative mind that was causing all this chaos and destruction in my life. I was so used to being a victim and blaming other people that I completely forgot that it was me this whole entire time. Now, if you have been injured by somebody else, technically, yes, that other person injured you. But I want you to see whatever that injury was, whether it was hurt, emotional, or whether it was physical, whatever it happened to be. I want you to see that hurt as a big, huge divine blessing in your life. Because as you examine your creative mind around it, you can go back and you can see that, in the past, I did this to someone. I feared that this would happen. I wanted this to happen. I spoke about this. I watched shows and television that got me really upset and thinking about that thing that then happened to me. You can't let your mind go running around all willy-nilly and expect that it not come back to cause that destruction and chaos in your actual life. What comes from mind will materialize. This is why I want you to know just how loved you truly are, and that you've never been anything other than loved. It has only been your own mind, your own consciousness that has got in the way of that divine love. Now, I know that this might be hard to understand if you haven't experienced the knowledge that I am talking about here, this deep divine insight, this deep divine love that flows within absolutely everything that you could see, every material thing, every person that you come across, every little tiny bit of nature, all that little bit of space, everything that exists. It contains within it the love. And the only thing that separates us from this is mind. If you do not already listen to my daily podcast, I would highly suggest it, as there are so many divine blessings and insights that will come into your mind and will help you to think differently. It can create healing within you just by listening to the words that are there, because it will help you to recognize she's right. Those words that are being spoken, that's right, that's true. I need to be cautious with what I allow myself to indulge in and with what words spew out of my mouth. Now, divine blessings. Having said all that, I'm going to speak some words, and these words are going to be extremely powerful. So you are going to notice them. Your faith and your doubt will be your experience. Financial abundance and blessings are yours. Always. Perfection of health and well-being. Always being provided for. The perfection of love comes to you tonight in the sweetest of dreams. And an understanding, a deep understanding. The dream will be very understandable, but a deep understanding comes from this dream that you are having tonight. For some of you, it might be tomorrow night. It might take 2 days. But the blessings that are going to come into your creative mind because of this dream is very important. Keep pen and paper by your bed. You're going to want to write it down as soon as it comes to you. There is going to be a drastic change in your thinking that will come from this divine dream. Blessings are going to rain down on your life because of the creativity that comes from the action that you take from witnessing this dream that I have spoken about. It's important for you to remember all is love. It provides perfectly in every single way. That's all that I have for you today, my darlings. I'm so thankful that you guys are here. Thank you for tuning in. I love you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. My dears, my darlings, I love you. You know what? I always call my children my darlings. And then they heard my YouTube podcast, and my one daughter was quite upset with me when she heard that I was calling other people darlings other than her. So I just want you all to know that I think of you so preciously that I would even call you that. Me and my daughter worked it out. I love my children, and I love all of you, and I'm so thankful that every single one of you is here. And I want you to take a moment for yourself today to just bathe in that beautiful divine love. And I'm going to see you guys, every single one of you, all of you, tomorrow. Take care.